So we are here at Scheidegg. That is the hotel and restaurant down there. We used to take almost everyone that we brought here to the restaurant. That ended a few years ago when my wife went in to use the toilet, and she didn't have Frank to put in the box, and the lady, I assume the manager, was extremely rude to her. So we discontinued going there. But anyway, it's a great walk from Bierst over here, either from the top or Schreckfeld, over to Scheidegg, and I always recommend doing it from that direction because you have a view of this range over here, which is absolutely incredible. I'm standing under the Wetterhorn, which it's hard to see because the sun's going to flare into the lens, but it's pretty dramatic here in this spot. And Grindelwald is right down there. You can't really see it, but and that is Scheidegg across over there. This is a spot where huge avalanches come down in the winter. Actually, the snow clouds sometimes, it has come all the way down to our house, which is just 2 kilometers above town. So it's a some huge avalanches. It's a bit windy up the top. I hope the sound is okay. We're just going to go down now and start walking down. See you later. This is something you will find all over the place. Selbstbedienung Kühlschrank, a self-service refrigerator. And basically what you'll find in here is cheese, meat, and you just put your money right up there with this big secure lock on it. But yeah, I love that about this country, is you can put that kind of stuff out and on an honor system. It's great. We are about a third of the way down now. That's looking back up to Scheidegg and down to Grindelwald. And this is where the avalanches come down right here, and that's why there is a big patch of snow there in late July. In the midsummer, when we have big rainstorms, you'll also get some big ice dams forming up at the top, and they come crashing down. Also, big waterfalls jetting off of that precipice up there. And we're just going to find a good spot for the pen cache. See you later. Bye. This is actually a great spot for a picnic if the weather is looking bad, because you've got this nice little hut here in case it gets stormy, and a military helicopter going over, and a great grill place there, and you're right at the bus stop, so you can bring all the stuff you want. You will see quite a few military planes and helicopters up here. It is going in between Thun and Meidingen, and also for just exercises. It's pretty cool to see the jets up here. It's amazing, the aerobatics that they do. I think we have found a spot right there. Right there. Right next to the small gravel quarry. So we're pretty much halfway down, right below that big glacier where the snow comes down right next to a little quarry, gravel quarry. And this is what you would be looking for right here, right below the road. Just a little ways up from town. Weather's holding out for us. And the goats are coming. Looks like I'm going to have a goat invasion here. Oops. See you later, bye. So if you're wondering why up here the whole place looks like it's mowed, it's because it is. It's mowed by these little lawn mowers. Hey buddies. Hey. No scratch? Huh? See you later. One lone girl down there. Storms are coming. It's raining over there. Gonna have to hoof it. And those little dots up there would be the goats we saw yesterday, mowing their lawn. Quite a lawn too, hanging on the side of that cliff of the Wetterhorn. How you doing? Hey? Oh, pesky flies, huh? Oh, you're pretty over there, buddy. Standing in the shade. We're about to drop down into the woods, looks like, for a little while. This is a fantastic open view, most of this trail. So that was the first gondola station, the beautiful waterfall behind it, in Europe, or actually I think in the world. And at that time, the glacier came all the way down. It actually, you can see over here, where is it? Right there, kind of a line of demarcation, and the ice would was coming all the way down into the valley. They harvested ice here until 1930. Now we're taking Terrassenweg. You can see the bus up there, go to Scheidegg. We're taking Terrassenweg down or towards Terrassenweg because this is much more open view. If you do take the road or the other path that goes down through here, you get to go to the bird park, which is interesting because they've got some birds that are native to Switzerland that you just would never imagine. Some one particular hen. I'll throw in some slides probably of that. Okay, see you later. Bye. Okay, so if you ignore the top shelf and the bottom shelf, it's a pretty healthy selection of snacks here. Raw eggs, fresh eggs I should say, sausages, butter, cheese, just in case they're closed, make sure you bring some coins, because they only accept coins. And this credit card crap here in the health food vending machine. And this is the valley run in the winter. Goes right down to the church, practically. Closed today. This is a country of flags, and the most important one being the one in the middle, which is the Grindelwald flag with the ibex and the 7 municipalities. Then there's the Bern flag, closest to us with the bear, and then of course the Swiss flag with the red cross, which only came about in the 1850s, because before that the cantonal flag was the most important thing. This truly is a land of flags. After 9/11, that I was traveling the day after, I saw more American flags flying than I think I've ever seen in America. It's amazing. Yeah, so this is a huge advantage of having a selfie stick. You can get up close to nature without disturbing it. There are 195 different varieties of butterflies here in Switzerland, native, and about 3,500 varieties of moths. You can tell the difference by their antenna. You see the antenna on this one are straight. A moth has like hairy antenna, serrated kind of, but they're all exceptionally beautiful, and you're going to see lots of them up here in July and August. And of course you'll see a few just go have a look. Caterpillars around, of course. I think this one is actually one of the ones from that last butterfly. And here's just a few of the butterflies on past walks. Since I've done this walk about probably at least 30 to 40 times, I would have a few pictures from it. This is one of my favorites. You see these quite often, but this next one, this one is the most beautiful butterfly I have seen up here. Alpine blue, I think it's called, and they frequently will land on you. This is on a piece of dung, and this is a classic from the Wallis region, from a frog's point of view, and from a grasshopper's point of view. And this is a skink. Beautiful. You'll see them around quite often. And you know, out of probably at least 1,000 days hiking, I've seen one snake. This is it, and it's right at the bottom of this trail. This is at the top. You'll be taking the bus up or walking, and this is what you'll find in the cache. Copy of a book and some souvenirs. This is where it is, just right below the road. There's a big herd of goats, probably 80 goats or so. These are the Saanen goats, which are the highest producing milk goat in the world. They were bred in a valley, well, 2 valleys over from us, and they're now in 80 countries. The rest of the walk is beautiful. I took the turn to go towards Terrassenweg, and then took a left down. Also, mountain biking is hugely popular up here. Now with the new electric bikes, lots of people are going up. This is fireweed. Typically grows back where there's been a fire because it grows so quickly. Takes over. Looking at the north face of the Eiger, gathering some clouds. These are lots of orchids. You won't, unless you get close to them, you won't realize that they're orchids. And of course, lots of bees. So if you're allergic, make sure you bring an EpiPen. And you actually walk down beside this little inn, and you notice the log, the old tree being carved into a bear, which is the symbol of Bern. Bears were, the last bear was shot in this valley in 1904, and they've pretty much been extinct since then in this area. And this is the turnoff. Go towards Wiedli. And these are where the eggs come from that were in the vending machine. And that's it. It's a fantastic walk. I recommend it highly. Some beautiful chalets towards the bottom of the walk. Have fun. See you later.